You do not fear death. You think this makes you strong. Makes you weak.
Why?
How can you move faster than possible? Fight longer than possible? Without the most powerful impulse of the spirit. The fear of death.
I do fear death. I fear dying in here. While my city burns. There's no one there to save it.
Then make the climb. As the child is. Without the rope.
Yo, back in this bitch for another episode of Go Deep. Episode 187. Damn. What a number. Is somebody about to catch a 187 on this fucking show today? I don't know. I don't actually know, but I know I brought Jessex on the show today. My homeboy James from Essex, England. Or wherever the fuck he say he's from. A lot of these every time I get somebody from the UK, they always say it from somewhere else. Sorry, I never really be knowing shit. So I just bring people on the show just to talk, pretty much. And I brought a new first time Go Deep guest on the show, my homeboy Jessex from Twitter. I have seen him do a lot of work on Twitter, and it's about time I have him on Go Deep. So, kids, earmuffs. Kids, just forget the earmuffs. Kids, just go to sleep. Go home. Get out of the room right now. Jessex is about to go deep. I think that's all I need to say. Normally, I just do this right here to stall for a little while, but I think I just kind of want to get into the interview. So let's listen to some music real quick. After the music, after I yawn, we're gonna listen to Jessex's interview. And it's dope, it's crazy, and I didn't tell him to say none of this shit. So tell your mom to kiss my ass. Go Deep, episode 187. Yeah, bitch!
Hey! Yeah! Hey! I'm feeling rich today. Yeah! I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I might take your best today. I might for a fifth today. Yeah, master my rest today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm rich. I'm feeling rich in the bed. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich in the bed. Buy a paint, pour six. I just might pimple your bitch. 100,000 out breaking tricks. Taking dates and doing backflips. I'm smoking sips, I ain't selling sips. All I do is sell sauce. I send a bitch to your house. Ding ding right at your door. I'm with my and we pulling foes. I'm with 50 and we in a ghost. Invisible, I feel like a ghost. Sauce twins, yeah, we do the most. That's the reason we got all the hoes. That's the reason we do all the shows. In 19, I was 30 toes. I'm missing that, really sending hoes. Hitting jelly buying rose gold. Now I buy by the kilo. Rose goes up zero. Kick a nigga ass for the cash. Spill, split a dash. I work hard to be a rich nigga. I pray to God to be a rich nigga. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I might take your best today. I might for a fifth today. Yeah, master my rest today. I'm feeling hit for 20K. Now they want week in one day. You broke hoes is just in the way. The sauce was just in the bay. We was just up in the rave. Salute to the nigga Mac Dre. I pimp on the hoe like Mac Dre. I fire for hoes at one time. Never had 4 hoes at one time. Never had 4 hoes in your life. I'm sipping a cup of this slime. I tell her hoe look and she listen. One look from the hoe and she missing. The roof on the forms they missing. Yo diamonds they don't really glisten. Designer is on me, I'm dripping. The iron is on me, don't tempt me. Broke niggas mad so they dissing. But no, I don't pay it no tension. I got the bitch down on mission. I told her hoe what is the mission. She only call about chicken. The Jackson, Grants, and Benjamins. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I might take your bitch today. I might go a fifth today. You're messing my wrist today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm feeling rich in the bed. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today.
Jumping out with them broomsticks. Zoom in and then yang. Decorate a nigga residence with that yellow tape and then scrape. Then saw 50K in my bank. Another 20 piece in these denims. The phone Nicky so saucy. And I ain't Nicky shit when I drip. Crack the seal and then spill it. Rich today, how I'm feeling. Stitch lip and no squilling. It's rich killers in this billing. Yeah, word up to these hookers. Bet you buy them bitch that she choose. Cause the fine sway be on ooze. That nigga Mozzie one of them dudes. You do what you want when you pop it. Pull up to the lot and then drop it. Pull up and these bitches astonished. I fought with the twins on my mama. My stogie got nothing but chronic. I swear I'm the topic of gossip. They swear on the plug cause I got it. Wise off in these robins.
I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I might take your bitch today. I might go a fifth today. You're messing my wrist today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm feeling rich in the bed. I'm feeling rich today. 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 Might take your bitch today. Filthy rich dripping with me too. So you know what that pimpin' do. 5 pointers on my fucking tooth. I'm breaking bitches, ain't that the truth? Can't tell me nothing cause I came from nothing. All the bitch can do is make me money. Pinky ring cost 30 onions. Damn, such it, that's baby money. I'm big such it, boy, I play with money. You don't never come with say with money. I got killers waiting by my line. If I call them, they gon' take it down. I got bitches out on they grind, just in case I ever put this record down. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I might take your bitch today. I might go a fifth today. You're messing my wrist today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm feeling rich in the bed. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today. I'm feeling rich today.
All right, go deep. 187. I got a first timer on the show, but he's not a first timer in the movement. The homie Jessex. Did I say your name right, bro?
Yeah, I mean that's just my tag name. That's not my actual name. But my actual name is James or Chris and James. No one ever even calls me that. It's Jamie. And so that's the J part. And then Essex is where I'm from in the UK. So put them two together.
I get it.
You see.
Okay. So how long you been in the movement?
Yeah, so you can check it out on my profiles. That I joined basically when the event, the tweeting event, was scheduled. When was it? Last November. I joined then basically, and I set up the account purely to, join in with the event. Throughout the time since Man of Steel came out, I was obviously a big fan of Man of Steel, and prior to that, simultaneously fan of Marvel films. And
Okay.
They went fucking downhill after Ultron for me, so I lost interest anyway. And then obviously Batman vs Superman was coming out, and I was just the peak into DC, and I went to the cinema on my own to watch that because I could not wait, man. And I had a mate who was meant to come with me, but he just liked smoking weed, so he couldn't be asked by that time. And I just went by myself, watched it. It was really good. And then I don't know, I liked it. No one else liked it at the time. So the movement for me, and that was a good thing.
Yeah.
So I could go to the same place as other people and share the same opinions of it, and enjoy the work for what it is and all its glorious metaphors and great writing. Yeah, loved it, man. Loved it.
Right. That's what's up, man. So I started seeing. I see your name a lot on Twitter, but I really wasn't really big into Twitter until like this year, and that's when I started getting on Twitter. I had an account before, but I never really bothered it. But I saw you recently do a trending event, and what was it?
Yeah.
You got to like what was the final number on that? It was over 70,000, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah, 70K. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. Yeah. Then I remember that day everyone was talking about you. So it was like, yo, I remember Gio kept saying, yo, you got to get this guy on the show. You got to get him on the show. And I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me get him on the show, man. But yes, so now you got another trending event coming up, right?
Yeah, I have, mate. It's the big man's birthday coming up August 15th. So he obviously going to tweet out a hashtag for Happy Birthday Ben Affleck.
Right.
And then along with that, Affleck Forever.
Right.
Just another celebration for him, really, mate. Since obviously we've had the Snyder Cut getting released, I think in all everyone's tenacious nature within the movement to get Zack's work released, I want nothing more than to see, all right, look, Snyder Cut, cool. Let's get the Eye cut as well. Yeah, and if Ben wants to make his movie, or we get Ben to make a movie like that, that'd be awesome as well. And I'll shut the fuck up. All right? I'll call it quits. It's cool. I'll move on to something else. But no, I believe that those guys and those guys' work. Those guys' their movies. Mm-hmm. They were tampered with. They had such a horrendous interjection of just Jeff Johns.
Hell yeah.
So we want to see everything in all its authenticity, all its glory.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. Definitely. So let me ask you, you don't just get 70,000 people to tweet with you just because you're a regular dude. Tell me a little bit about. Nah, hell no, it don't work like that. Tell me a little bit about yourself and the movement, like your resume. What have you been doing to get building up to a wave like that the other day?
Well, I'm a bit. I don't know how to put it. Just being myself, man. I know that's might sound corny or it might sound arrogant, but it goes back to what we were saying before. So I went and I liked Snyder's movies. I liked, I think Man of Steel is not only just the best CDM of a hero's journey. It is, the ultimate CDM movie of our generation, at least.
I agree.
And then,
BBS.
carrying on from that, you have BBS, and they're movies which are way bigger than just the superhero concept. They touch upon reality, the twisted nature of humanity, and that's something special.
Right.
So I went from, and I really noticed that, I recognise it, and that's what I love in film. I've been a big film movie buff. We won't use that now. No, big movie fan since I was a kid.
Right.
I babysat myself on film.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Back to the Future Part 2. That was like Mike McFly was gone.
I like Part 3, dog. I don't know. I like Part 3. I watched that shit the other day on Netflix just because it was like, fuck it, I don't got shit to do. I'm gonna watch Back to the Future 3.
That's good. It's got one of the best endings, hasn't it? Like,
yeah,
sure, it's over the top, but it's just full circle. It's
right,
good, man.
right.
Like stuff. But sorry, mate. Going off topic. When so that was my build up. That was my inspiration, and obviously feeling like you're in the minority of if you like these movies, say circa 2 years ago, 2006, 2018, 2017. Well, certainly 2017 because there was a shake-up. So, but yeah. So having, I don't know, having this movement, that was the thing that inspired me. That's the thing that got my gears going, and got me wanting to do other things creatively. Like I lost my creative flair after school, and I was just told to get on, get a job that's going to make you loads of money.
Right.
You don't mess around with art and stuff like that. So I lost myself, and then again, as corny as it sounds, this kind of, not just this movement, but like Zach's movies. It is essentially Zach's movies because we wouldn't have the movement without Zach's movies. Right. And that's rekindled something. It lit a fire. And I think as well, I was quite a bit of a gobshite on a bit of a loudmouth on Twitter, and but hey, look, listen, there were some people, doing these trend events, and it wasn't the same as what we managed to accomplish on last November.
Right.
But that's the thing that got everyone inclusive. It included everyone, and it encouraged everyone else to get involved.
Everybody, right.
So I'm like, right, what the fuck's going on? Why are we only trending 50k? Why are we only doing 60k? Why are we doing, why are we doing less than what we were? It seems like, and at the time, we had like the bloggers and the news outlets kind of going against us, like, what was it? Hollywood Reporter saying, was it Variety? I can't remember now, but they were saying, yeah, Warner Brothers don't have any plans to release the movie and move on.
Right.
And then I think we had, I shouldn't, And we had the Man of Steel watch party. And whilst that was good, I was thinking, holy shit, this thing should be getting way more than this. We should be trying to put this out further across the ponds and other people. Like, what's going on? Why is it staying so secluded?
Have you figured it out yet?
Yeah, no. Should we go there? Should we go there?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, go there. Have you figured it out?
Fuck this. Right. So when that happened, I was like, this is bollocks. This is total shit. Why is it seem to be now, after we've trended through these, really inspiring bunch of people.
Right.
Now we're with this other group of people and we're not even trending as high.
Right.
And then I couldn't figure it out, man. I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I think it was me and Mark. We were like, this is bullshit. Mm-hmm. Why are you not doing enough promo? Why are you not putting it out there to other people? Like, why are you not encouraging others to share this? And I didn't understand it. So, and I was like, this is a movement. This is something for everyone.
Hell yeah.
Everyone can have a go at this.
Right.
So I was, fuck this, man. So I said, right, let's do something then. And Mark said, well, actually, I've already got something in mind, and getting some other people involved. So hop on. I was like, fuck it, yeah, go for it. Let's do this. So I can't remember what did we do. It was me, Mark, Lex, and Fran. I think Damien come into the group as well at one point. Mm. But I think we did the Zack Snyder's Justice League hashtag, which was really funny because so I think we did about 60k with that. Just a couple of lads,
Right.
Doing just a couple of fans, doing the odd bit of promo. In fairness, I didn't really do much, but kind of follow suit in that one.
Right.
But I was tweeting like a madman, and my girlfriend was getting pissed off because I was glued to my phone that whole day. And but we did really well, I think. Mm-hmm. And then I started to see it was like a bit more toxic than that as well. And then I started to understand that there's like some politics to this now.
Hell yeah.
It's not a free. Well, it is a free for all, in the sense that anyone should be able to encourage us to do charity work, to spread the good word, be inclusive for everyone else. As I say, we all share the same opinions and love for Zach's work,
right?
And whatever plans that were going to be,
right?
But I think at the time we were kind of wary as well. We weren't sure how people were going to take it, and then one of the guys from TPZ, I fucking don't want to mention them. I don't want to give them.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Because they're not. No, they're pricks, mate. They're not worth it. But one of them started saying like, thank you, and everything. And we're like, yeah, that's cool. Like, thanks for joining in. Thanks for encouraging us. And then people got confused and then started thanking him for organising it. Like, no, fuck this. Why is he getting shout outs?
Right.
What's going on here? And he didn't say shit. He didn't say fuck all. He was like, I did this. he might as well have done. He wasn't saying he did it, but he
didn't tell him the truth.
No way.
Right. Wasn't it some bullshit on y'all's last event also? Like, didn't someone try to do an event that same day also, or something like that? Wasn't it some weird shit that happened that day?
Oh, what, recently?
Yeah, your recent event.
So no, that was, I announced the T-shirt competition and what was coming along with it, and then a bunch of people were like, "Yeah, thanks, Batfleck," or something like that, and I was like, "What?"
So what do you think this is? You called it politics. What is it?
Yeah.
Because we're still trying to figure it out. Like, you can speak your mind, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get like an accurate representation of what happened in the movement. So,
okay, so
we do call it politics too, but what is it, bro? You know?
it is. It's all a bunch of clout chasing bullshit for people who want to gain something profitable, or their 5 seconds of fame, whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
It's all going to be short-lived unless they're actually going to be, you know, creative about it. Like, fucking hell, man. I'm just a guy. I'm just a site manager. I'm just a construction project manager.
Right.
And I'm able to make videos, encourage people to tweet out, you know, and all you got to do is say, "Let's do this, guys. Come on, you can all do this." If you want to do it. That's cool. If you don't, that's cool as well, you know.
Right.
But they just seem creatively bankrupt, and yeah, if they're not doing it, then the impression now that I get, if they're not doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Right.
Whereas that's not what the movement's about, man. It never was about that.
Right. 100%.
Everyone chips in, does their bit, can contribute and help out, and no one shits on other people. But that's what's going on.
Right.
That's what's going on now.
Right. 100%. 100%. And I think I like it because I've never talked to you. We never set this up to say that, you know, I'm a black dude in America. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Exactly. So he's like, this is your perspective. So I'm not coaching him to say anything. Everyone feels this way, you know. This is his first time on Go Deep to say this, but I mean, it is what it is, dog. These guys fucked up the movement, and they keep fucking it up. But one thing I want to get to also, because you said something and then we kind of jumped over it, but I find there's a common like theme between everyone I talked to. You said you kind of got in life and you lost your way around BVS 2016, 2017, and then maybe the movie helped find you or helped put you back on course or something?
Oh, fuck. So I was going deep then. Nah, basically, when I was younger, I was a creative junkie. I was always like drawing, even dancing. I was just always into arts or the arts, you know?
Right.
And the thing is, like, as you get older, you then have a sense of influence around you. If you're not going a certain way or taking a certain path that other people think you should be taking, and between leaving or say secondary school, so that's like
middle school.
That what do you call it when you go to high school? You call it high school, right?
Oh, high school, yeah. Around ninth to 12th grade.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, so from then, I you know, you fall into the wrong crowd. You kind of have this external influence, and life doesn't suck. But you strive for other things that actually don't matter. because you're young and you just, you think what does matter is, well, what actually matters is the thing that you lose touch with,
Right.
What you can do. And so when CBN movies started coming out, because comic book culture's not that big here, but I've always got graphic novels. We call them graphic novels.
Right.
So it's like all the comic issues pressed into one long story or whatever. And so I was always a bit of a comic nerd that way. But when the movies started coming out, man, that was awesome. That was like my something from my inner child. And when Man of Steel came out and BVS, I was like, shit, this is Watchmen level storytelling for these two characters. This is God's work. This is, and basically in the end, because of this, I don't know why, but because of this backlash, I couldn't understand it. I was like, this is gold standard filmmaking. Why is it getting trashed?
Right.
And then you have Marvel, which is actually child formulated crap just to rake in money from every demographic of the audiences. It's like, this isn't making sense.
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
Right.
But the movement, and like I went to university as well in the end, and I studied this fucking degree that I don't care about. But and I got a job in that industry that I don't give a shit about. But I now have this, and I have this hobby, and I'm now doing something good with it as well.
Right.
I want to take it to other things, not necessarily inclusive of film. Like, there's some charities I want to help out here in the UK, like our NHS, our National Health Service, that could really do something.
Yeah.
All the poor old fuckers who can't go to the shops and stuff like that in a minute because of COVID regulations. Don't get me wrong, I like to think that the movement could get involved with that. I don't think it should stop just where it's at. I think it should always be inclusive of, AFSP, Feeding America.
Right.
Like, yeah, and that kind of shit was inspiring. It was great, and it lit a fire in me to get creative again, and that's exactly what's happened. Like, it's made me rethink my life, and made me rethink what paths I want to take, where I'm going to go. So, yeah, it's beautiful, mate. It's a beautiful thing for me.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. So check this out. Are you friends with Will Rowlands?
Yeah, I mean, we're not enemies, but
like, all right.
I like Will from the conversations we've had. He sounds like a really thoughtful, caring guy. He's taken a lot of care into the movement as well. I think it's dog shit. I do think it's dog shit how he gets fucking treated on Twitter by some people. I think it's fucking disgusting, actually. And Fiona.
Hell yeah. I mentioned it. Yeah, Fernaldo too. I mentioned it because Will wants to do some charity work in the future. So I don't know how far apart y'all are, but maybe you can hit him up and we can set some shit up together,
Yeah, definitely, mate. He's in Portsmouth.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
Pompey football team. Yeah. Yeah, they're not doing that good at the minute. Yeah, he's Portsmouth. I'm Essex, so it's probably like 2 hours away, something like that, just in a car.
Okay.
But yeah, I actually that's another thing. When me, Lex, and Mark were sticking together, and we done that second event for it, we called it "We Are Release the Snyder Cut," and we wanted to, get a collage or collate a bunch of fan photos from the movement, put them all together, and sell them for with proceeds going to AFSP. Yeah, I actually asked Will for some help or see what he could do, because I think everyone started to go quiet on us a bit, and it's understandable, because, as you say, with the politics, it's like, who the fuck do you trust, mate? It's like the Wild West.
Right.
And so I think he messaged us after the that 60k tweet event for Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I reached out to him, and he was like, "Yeah, put a proposal together and see what I can do." So I actually writ out this whole fucking proposal, and yeah, he seemed to take us a bit more seriously, and understand that we just want to help out. This is a fan movement at the end of the day, and with hopes that he recognised that, and he did, and we all pulled together again, and we did 50k, I think, that time. But yeah, I don't think everyone helped out that time.
So yeah. if we wanna go trending, you're the guy we need to call. Is that what you're saying?
No way. I'm not putting myself out on the pedestal. What I'm saying is, I hope that I can inspire others. If anyone's quiet, keeping themselves quiet, but they've got ideas, and they want to do something, and they're neutral, or they're not swinging to one side of the movement, which is toxic as fuck, then go for it. I'll help anyone out. I happily help anyone out any way I can. Cool. All I'm doing at the minute is I'm kind of relearning Photoshop. So I'm trying to get good at imagery. But other than that, all the trailers, all the video stuff I do is just on my phone, man.
Yeah. That's how I started, just with my phone, and then I ended up buying a computer because I kind of needed it, but I started off pretty much on my phone, and it was inspiration from Zack Snyder doing that movie on his phone. So I was like, well, fuck, if he can do that, I can at least make a podcast on this shit,
Exactly, mate.
Right.
We've all got to start somewhere as well, We've got to start somewhere with whatever it is,
Right. Tell me this. I got Are you familiar with the Watchmen, our little group we got going on?
So, obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. So it's yourself, Jeff. I see a lot of Jeff on Twitter, and fucking hell, that guy is really, he's constructive with what he puts out, but he's so passionate as well.
Yeah, he's real passionate.
So, yeah, you, Jeff, Koj, and Will, and is Ben's in it, right?
You're never gonna be able to name them all, but yeah, Ben's in it.
All right. Me, yeah, we're all in it, bro.
Yeah,
everyone to watch it. I remember when you guys changed your profile pictures.
Yeah,
I was like, shit, good idea. Like, oh fuck, I actually had an idea to do that, and I was spitballing with one of the guys on Twitter. I can't remember who it was, but I was like, we should all change our profile pictures to like Zack Snyder's Justice League, or one photo that represents all of us, like as the movement. So that was a good idea, man. We should do it again. You should do it again.
Okay, we will. You can thank. I think that was Nosco's idea, Nosco or Ben W. One of those two. I don't remember, but yeah, that shit blew up, and I think you helped out on that day too, man. So I'm just I'm just picking your brain because you might see a Watchman button by your front door sooner or later, bro.
Yeah, cool thing, mate. No worries.
All right, cool. So I heard it was hot as shit over there. You know, is that
What, here?
yeah?
Man, I'm so uncomfortable. Like, I'm sweating my balls off. I haven't got a chair. I'm on a beanbag, and it's leather. It's not even leather. It's foul leather. I'm in my shorts, but it's just that's not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And the window's half open a little bit, but I'm just shouting my fucking head off, swearing as well. There's houses either side, and there's kids, so you know what can I do? I can't have it open up fully, so yeah.
That's funny, man. That's hilarious.
What's it like over there now?
Shit, it's about 95 Fahrenheit, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. But
yeah.
Charleston is like it's right above tropical, so it's kind of always hot, but
yeah.
it's on the water, so it's kind of cool too. You know, it's weird. Yeah. It's a weird little city.
Okay.
Yeah. But
nice, man. How is it? How is How is it where you are at the minute as well?
Oh yeah, it's
what's going on? Yeah.
You mean like COVID or like
all of it.
Shit. So I guess we're still dealing with COVID. You know, I think I don't know. I mean, people. I think there's like a little mandate where you gotta wear your mask if you go into the grocery store and shit like that, and I guess nobody's rioting anymore, but it's kind of still like it's on lockdown. It's still kind of the same feeling, like we haven't got out yet, but
yeah,
it is what it is. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't stopped working, man. So I was living at home, and then it's some bullshit story actually. Like, so I just joined a company, construction company, in February as a quantity surveyor or assistant quantity surveyor. So I was like, yeah, cool, this is good, it's okay. Work's a little bit boring, but thankful, got a job now, you know.
Right.
And then March comes along, COVID's hit UK. Everyone's starting to get a little bit anxious, you know. And one of the days towards the end of March, this contracts manager comes in and goes, James, they call me James there. Mm-hmm. Can you go and babysit this site for me, please? Because the guy's actually gone off ill. I'm like, has he got coronavirus? He's like, nah. I'm like, okay. I'm in a shitty position because I can't say no, really, because I mean I can, but we're not in lockdown yet, and there's no furlough yet. It's not, hasn't gone into full wheel of motion. So I'm like, oh fuck it, okay, just where is it? And they're like, oh, it's in London, in Hampstead. I'm like, okay. So I go there for the day. Turns out I go there for the remainder of the week, and I'm getting on the train going back and forth. And lockdown starts to come into effect. Everyone's wearing fucking masks. No one's going to work. And they say to me, so you all right, are you, doing this? I'm like, what? Site managing? So you want me to still do this? They're like, yeah, please. And I ended up, luckily my girlfriend lives in London, so I went to live with her. So, because my parents are quite old, so I've been living with her.
Right.
And I've not left site since, and then we're now in August.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm pissed off.
Damn.
Pissed off. So that's why I took some time off, mate.
Right.
Some time off to fuck the podcast.
I completely understand right now, though. I completely understand. So, tell me this. Intro your video, because we're going to play. Gio wants me to play your Batman video at the end of this. So tell me something about the video and, what's the inspiration behind it?
So, obviously, obviously with the trending event with Batfleck or Ben Affleck, I kind of wanted to touch upon Ben Affleck first, because I would have liked to have gone the route with release the Eye cut, but there's multiple accounts, getting that trending and making a difference there, which is good. I still think they could be a bit more creative with it. I think they should, do more videos, do more posters, and I think they should basically spotlight the key people who were, or not even spotlight just a couple of them, spotlight all of them, and take their time with it. Do one, because they did one of each character, for, I think it was in 1 week they did. One day it was Katana, one day it was Boomerang, etc.
Right. Right.
And they should have highlighted them, spotlighted them, and because Jay Courtney was a sick Boomerang. He was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Will Smith as Deadshot.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They should all get their fair dues in being spoken about, and getting something trending. And obviously, well, I don't want to put it to sound desperate, but to get their attention, to encourage them as well.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the whole point, is letting them know that people give a shit about
them.
Them, that they love what they did, they love their work, they love their performance.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And they best represent a part of, these characters that these people we grew up with or now come to love.
Yep.
So, yeah, I would have done that, but because I love Ben Affleck as Batman, fucking hell, he completely embodies the character of Batman, for me anyway, personally.
Yeah.
I know there's plenty that disagree out there, but
no, he's the shit. He's the shit. He's the best Batman.
Yeah, fuck it. They're all wrong. He's the best Batman. And it was important to, I think it was just as important to spotlight his situation as well,
Mm-hmm.
He was going to write, direct, and star in a Batman movie.
Yep.
People went to sleep.
Yep.
They fucking, I don't know what they did. They smoked a joint. Then they fucking, what's that shit that?
Some crack.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did. Yeah. Fuck, man. I'd love to come on again, mate. Or at least if you have some time, we can go in depth with it, because I've got so many opinions and things that should be shared about.
Yeah, talk about it. You can talk about it. Just whenever you want to talk about it, whenever you want to come on. I mean, Gio introduced us, so Gio's always mentioned you to me. So you're always welcome on the show, bro. Whenever you want to, just hit me up or text me or whatever and say, yo, I got something to talk about, and I'll be happy to have you on.
Okay, man. I'll become more prepared next time as well. But what I'll do is I'll write some points down as well, and then perhaps in a couple of weeks' time, once we have a few things blow over with what's coming up,
right?
Then I'll let loose.
No problem.
I'll give my perspective. Right, man.
I'm here for it, though.
I'd love to hear more from yourself as well. You quite not tooting anyone's horn, but it's you're quite a prominent figure in the movement. You're quite influential. You have this podcast, and you've remained quite neutral. You have a good sense of decorum, and you stick your neck out for people who myself who just want to do something good for the movement and want to be encouraging to others to do the same.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. That's the point.
Like, yeah, and it fucking guts me to think that like there's people there who are like gatekeeping that.
Yeah, it is, and that shit. I mean, yeah, bro. That's the hardest part. That's the part that, like, I don't even think getting the movie was that hard. I think when we keep finding out that your friends or the people who you thought was friends ain't shit, that's the worst part of this movement, because it's like, damn, you told these people a lot of shit, you've acted, but I think just meeting new people helped me open my eyes more to this movement, because before, when I was rolling with TPZ, I was just only in Vero chat rooms, and I really didn't know anybody. So all of my podcast perspective was only coming from that Vero chat. So when I met everybody else, it was just like, damn, like, yo, I might have been on the bad guy side. I'm sorry.
Man, like, it's not like it. You can be easily swayed. I mean, I was before.
Yeah.
I mean, because I started seeing a couple of people, cussing each other. I was like, shut up, man. Like, just, love each other. It's fine.
Right.
But it really, I really see it now. It's not as easy as that. It's not about. It's about something else for other people. And they don't even. And the funny thing is that I see it. I fucking block them all because they're toxic as fuck. They don't want to help other people out.
Hell yeah.
And they shit on anyone else who tries to do something good. And who wants to encourage others to follow. They're dickheads.
Right.
I mean, fucking hell. One of the most influential guys in the movement just wants you to fucking watch him play on his Twitch stream. Piss off. Dickhead. Like, I saw because I used to follow them, man. I used to follow them. And I was thinking, why am I following these guys? These fucking dickheads aren't even tweeting anything about the movement.
Right.
They're not tweeting anything like encouraging.
Right.
Anything hopeful.
Right. They're not helping us out. They're not helping.
No. It's all me.
Right.
Me.
Right.
Fucking clapping cheeks, watch me play Twitch. Blah, 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 blah. That's all it was.
Man, I didn't know you had this in your mind. I would have interviewed you a long time ago. I didn't know you felt like this, bro.
It's fucking annoying, mate. Because when we did start doing stuff, when like me, Mark, and Lex got together and started scheming, I started seeing it all. I started seeing them getting sly digs in. I started seeing one of them saying, "You're creepy for asking to want people having selfies and stuff like this." I was like, "What the fuck?" Right. And then now the same dickheads encouraging it with one of the recent t-shirt things. Like, he's a scumbag, bro.
Right. It's obvious these days. At first, it was like you said, it's easy to be swayed, and I was swayed. I was just in the movement, and I thought they were cool, but I think they were just using me because Zack Snyder watched my podcast. So it was like, it was just like, let me get on his podcast so I can get in front of Zack or something. I don't know. It was just weird because these guys used to share 100% of my podcast. So I wouldn't share anybody's podcast unless I liked them. You know, I wouldn't share anybody's podcast unless I agree with what they're saying. But those guys shared 100% and went from 100 to 0% support overnight. So it showed me they wasn't never really real friends of mine anyway. You know, they were just using me for some reason. So then when I started seeing it, and I started seeing like everyone else has this same similar story, I'm like, fuck, like damn, I was on the bad guy side, and I was a loud voice on the bad guy side. So now I guess my whole thing I'm doing lately is trying to fix that shit.
That's the other thing as well, that I know we keep going off topic. I'm sorry, that is my fault, but
It's all good.
I see that there's some genuine friendships that have been built here. Like genuine friendships, people actually giving a shit about each other. And sure, we have common ground, but people actually actually like each other. That you think, oh, you wouldn't usually like that. You might not mingle with that person usually, or you might be indifferent. You still might even have different political opinions or something like that. But
Right.
still appreciate that person,
Right. Hell yeah.
because you've got to know them and you've interacted with them. They don't give a fuck about any of that.
Right. Not at all. It's 100% getting Zach correct, no matter what, no matter who's in the way, no matter friendship or nothing. And like I said, bro, I talked to those guys every single day for 2 years. And the only reason they got pissed at me and they're mad at me. Yeah, every single day for 2 years. And they got mad at me because I told them they're acting ridiculous. So I stood up and told them that, I said, you guys are fucking up. And they got pissed at me, and overnight they all unfollowed me. But they worked on like this little vote system. So let's say 3 of them were really mad at me. So 3 of them had a louder mouth in their vote hall to make all of them unfollow me. And it was like, damn, dog. Like, all right, so if I talk to y'all every day for 2 years, now I'm not going to talk to none of y'all anymore because I see how y'all are. But it's like, if you go on the Watchmen and you just talk to random people, or like you outside of the Watchmen in the movement, a lot of people have similar stories with those guys, and it's fucked up when you see Zack Snyder actually with them, that's the fucked up part,
man. It's like, how the fuck are you, like, how is that happening? Because it did leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Right.
Zach, like, are you blind? Fuck, man, come on. These guys aren't your fucking mate. Like, they're using you for whatever fucking shit they've got in mind to gain from you.
100%.
But, and I will name drop just because it's fucking left a bad taste in my mouth as well. When me, Lex, and Mark were doing that T-shirt, picture. What is it? We are release a Snyder.
We are right.
Hashtag. I try to be inclusive of everyone then as well. There was certain people I fucking left out by that time, but one of the girls, I won't say who it was, but one of the girls who was part of the Justice Con team. I mean, with that, I have my opinions of that, but honestly, fair play to them for putting on the spread that they did and organising it. That was something that actually felt half genuine and for the fans.
Right.
So, I appreciate that.
Right.
But what I don't fucking appreciate is when I messaged one of them, I won't say who, and because she said, "Oh, I don't feel so good. I'm not gonna be on Twitter today." It's like, why? There's a trending event thing. You know, we want you to. You're a fan of Zach's, right? You take a picture. You can be on this T-shirt with all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, I don't know, no, I'm not sure." It's like, shit, what are you not sure about? Like, what's going on? And then, and I think she went and reported to like one of the fucking gimps, TP gimps, and then there was like some sort of distasteful fucking tweet gone out about the event, and I think that's when whoever it was said, "You creepy for asking girls for selfies." I was like, "You two-faced little fuck."
Yeah,
like,
that's sneak dissing you. That's talking shit about you.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't want a fucking selfie for like my fucking girl collection, like the wank bank. Nah, definitely not the wank bank with her anyway. So like, yeah. Like this is for all of us. This is for everyone to share. And, you know, just to kind of cuss you out like that, it's like you're not in it. You're creatively bankrupt.
Right.
You want to fucking wank off on Twitch all day and do whatever. All of them. They're just trash, mate.
Right.
Trash people, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's like totally against what the movement stands on, you know, and that's the weird part about it. It's like, how is the people who against what we're supposed to stand on, how are those people getting shine and make them look like they're cool, you know? How is this happening, you know?
It boggles the mind, mate. It goes beyond it. But at the same time, I think because, I mean, I look at them now and I'm like, yeah, you're creatively bankrupt, but you're fucking organised. And that's worrying. It's like what I saw, I think it was, one of the messages that came up, like the DMs between like Fiona and Ronaldo. Or I think it was Fiona talking to Mick, Mick Dickhead. And she was saying that, like, listen, we don't like how you're, I don't care, mate. He's a mug. Sorry, bro.
It's all right. Say whatever you want.
But yeah, so she was saying that, listen, we don't like what you seem to be twisting the Release the Snyder Cut account into. We don't want you kind of manipulating people. We want them to have the freedom to be able to do their own things as well. We want to try and support that. And that's what, I mean, all you got to do is listen to those words, try to do something, ask for their help, and they will do it. Like, I did that. Fuck.
Right. Yo, we tried 5 months to get peace before those screenshots ever made it to the internet. It was like 5 months of us trying to. It's not like, it's not hard for Abdul to just say sorry for what I was doing. I got a little bit overexcited.
But it's not. It just seems like sorry, man. It just seems like it's not in their fucking nature.
Right, I know.
The gutting thing for me, watching this as an outsider, I'm like, no one gives a fuck either. They literally just care about the fact that they have this connection to Zach.
Right.
And to be honest, I don't care about that. I don't care that they have a connection to Zach. What I care about is doing something good. Doing something good for artistic integrity.
Hell yeah.
Doing something good for Zach, regardless of if he has the opinion of it or even sees it. Just do something fucking nice for other people. Try and, there's that saying that there's no selfless good deed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? There probably isn't. But you can do a less selfish fucking good deed You can be as selfless as you can try to be, and you know it doesn't take a lot. You know, just don't be a dickhead either as well.
Right. 100%.
And the problem growing now is that I fucking hate seeing is that when I don't know if it's you personally, if you have done personally, or you know, Will, for instance. Sorry to like use him as an example, but then Will, even Fiona, just getting absolutely trashed online and ridiculed for letting people know that this is the type of people that you're fucking sucking up to.
Exactly.
Like, get your heads out of fucking asses.
Right.
Like Zach says, right? Wake the fuck up.
Right.
Fuck me, man. It's not rocket science.
Right.
As I said, I'm an outsider. I've walked in and I've seen like, those lot are a bunch of dickheads because they're trash people. That's all it is. That's all it is. What's hard about recognizing that? You can be on Twitter for 2 days and see what's going on.
Right, exactly. But they want us to keep quiet so no one knows. So the longer we keep quiet, the more their little fairy tale could, blossom and whatever.
Well, if they've got any sense, they'll watch your fucking podcast. But I bet they do anyway. I bet they watch this and they're like, who's he got on now? Who's going to say what about us? Or let's see what fucking ideas we can nick now. So that's all they fucking do.
Right, definitely.
But if they've got any sense, they'd start being fucking inclusive and creative. If they've got this, I encourage them to do that. Yeah. But I doubt it. I do doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
But the thing is, I'm not going to stop. And I implore anyone to do the same thing. If you've got ideas, do something about it. Let them manifest, create something. I'll help. I'll help in any way I can. Like, the idea is that of a movement is to be active, to not give up, and show your determination and how much fucking tenacity we all have as a collective.
Hell yeah.
And that spirit I want to maintain. I'm not going to let some fucking wannabe dickheads get the better of me. They can keep shitting on me. They can keep trying to, or shitting on us.
Right.
They can keep trying to derail whatever fucking event gets put out that isn't there. Sooner or later, people are going to see them for the scumbags they are anyway. So, that's all it is, man. It's not hard. We've all just got to persevere. And we just got to keep doing the good thing, spreading the good word. Get Ben Affleck, his fucking Batman, back on screen. Get David Ayer back in the DC doing some gritty Suicide Squad. Come on.
You're killing it, bro. This is a great interview. I don't even got to say shit. You're hitting every topic perfectly.
Fucking told you, I've got verbal diarrhea, mate. Just don't shut up. God, I'm a gobshite.
Man, it's all good. But check this out. How could the people find you? Tell them where they can get in touch with you at. Even how do they subscribe to your YouTube channel or whatever?
Oh no, so I'm pretty limited at the minute. I'm still a baby when it comes to the movement and being online. I mean, fucking hell, we were late getting onto Zoom and I couldn't even get my webcam fixed up. You can see how amateur I am still, right? But if anyone wants to get in touch, if anyone's watching this, wants to get in touch, has ideas, just hit me up on my Twitter tag. That's at Jessex DCFB. And see where it goes from there, man.
Hell yeah.
I just want to say as well, thanks very much for having me on, mate. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
I appreciate everyone else who I've come into contact with. and who we've worked with. Like, yeah, I love everyone, man. Honestly, the movement's a beautiful thing. It should remain that way.
Hell yeah. Yo, bro, I'm gonna recommend you to get into the Watchmen, bro. We just added Vega. Everyone that's like-minded, I want to talk to,
brother.
You know.
All right. Love to, man.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Well, that's a good way to end it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in your video right after this, and your video, I'm introing it right now. So here it is, the Ben Affleck Jessex edit video. All right, bro. Peace, man. Thanks for coming on, man. We got to do this again, dog.
Yeah, we will do, mate. We'll do. I'll let you know in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Peace. Great interview.
Take care, mate.
Yes, sir.
Nice one.
There he is. Welcome aboard. Here for a glass of Goût de Diamant. I was just celebrating God's return out of the ground and back up into the sky. He and his odd little friends are forming some sort of league. To put it plainly, shouldn't we have a league of our own?
I hope the next generation of Waynes won't inherit an empty wine cellar.